We got this. We got this. I'm totally not doing this on purpose to create a dramatic effect. Fuck. Let's not waste any more time and get started. Okay, so there's apparently 2 campaigns. And the second one doesn't unlock until I complete the first one. Okay. Then there is a scramble mode, which I have to get to level 12 in the Old Friends campaign to get to. Endless mode, which I need to complete the first 2 story missions to get to. And weekly challenges. Never really a fan of weekly challenges. Maybe I'll, since I'm doing Let's Plays now, I'll consider doing weekly challenges for the lulz, but I don't know, I guess just the whole predetermined loadout, I'm not a big fan of. So, get to the campaign. Difficulty. So there's Apprentice, War Mage, and Rift Lord. And Rift Lord you can't play it till you unlock later, so I think we're just gonna go with War Mage. If you don't know, Orcs Must Die 3 is Orcs Must Die in general, the franchise, is one of my favorite franchises for a game. If you look at my Steam most played games, Orcs Must Die 1 and Orcs Must Die 2 are in the top 5 games that I've spent the most time in, or in Steam, including TF2 and Dragon Age Origins. So, I'm familiar with the series. Let's go with War Mage. And we're going to play by ourselves. Maybe we'll do co-op.
Maximilian is gone.
One day.
No one knows where he is. He left the Order. He left me with these children. Born with the ability to use rift magic, Egan had no idea how powerful he was. Kelsey was the most studious novice in the Order, but she lacked control. I had to test their capabilities. A real ogre would have eaten you by now.
Sorry, sorceress.
You will wish for that fate before long.
Think he's ever coming back?
Wow, it's like you're allergic to saying smart stuff.
Come, playtime is over.
Ooh, we get to choose. Kelsey has Max's blunderbuss, so his shotgun, and she has the ability to levitate. Egan has the longbow, as well as a ground slam. I think we're gonna go with Kelsey.
All set.
Yes. We don't need these tips. I'll explain it if you're new to the series. No, we're good.
Okay,
So,
that is definitely not an order rift.
Yeah, I'd like to tell you I knew that, but I didn't.
You are correct, Kelsey. That rift is different. Quickly, get traps placed and stay on the move. I will instruct you further when I can.
How do we hear her when we can't see her?
Telepathy, genius. Now, let's try out these traps for real.
I'm already levitating. And I think I'm bugged? So yes, if you don't know, Orcs Must Die 3 is the 4th game in the series. It was preceded by Orcs Must Die 1, Orcs Must Die 2, Orcs Must Die Unchained, which was Orcs Must Die attempt at a MOBA that failed. I won't say miserably, but it definitely is the least popular one in the franchise, even though it was a good game. I put lots of hours into that on the PS4. And here's Orcs Must Die 3 that actually came out a year ago, and it on Stadia. And it wasn't up until a few weeks ago that it came out on Steam. So a quick rundown if you've never played the game before. It is a tower defense game. Like a first-person tower defense game is the best way to put it. Orcs are, when I hit G, which will unleash the horde, it starts the round. Orcs, and as well as other creatures on further maps, will start pouring through this door. And the little white ghosty wisps you see here are the paths they're going to take to try to get to the rift. I cannot allow them to get into the rift. The big number you see here, which I actually can't point to because I don't have access to my cursor. The big giant 20 on the screen that you see, that is how many rift points I have. Meaning, if it gets down to 0, I lose the map, and I have to do it over again. Generally, I don't. I'm really anal, and so even if I lose 1 point, I'll restart the round, which on the harder maps becomes kind of tedious, and I end up burning out faster because I end up replaying the same map again and again and again, just trying to not let one monster inside the rift. I'm going to not try to do that now that I'm being recorded. And I think that's the gist of it. Bottom left-hand corner is my money. Top left-hand corner is my health and mana. I do use mana for different things. Different spells and trinkets. And where you see the place traps to kill orcs, arrows, that's my loadout. I have weapons as well as traps and other things I can use down there. Waves, how many waves there are is the top right-hand corner as well as a mini-map. And I think it's pretty much self-explanatory. So let's put down some defenses. I'm good. Arrow walls are the bread and butter of Orcs Must Die. I'm gonna put down a lot of these, and since I guess I have the money, let me put down spike trap. And we're good to go. At the end of the round, at the end of the map, you get bonus skulls. Skulls are a currency you use to upgrade.
To breach one of our gates. The door is down.
Skulls are currency you use to upgrade weapons and traps. And so you get one of the 5 skulls you get is for part-time. Like having a good time beating the map in under a certain amount of time. Hold on, let me see. Loadout style trinket weapon. Show part-time, yes. There, now we can see how much time we have left. So yeah, you're gonna see me go through you're gonna see me hit the next round button more often than not to start the next round versus spending a lot of time setting up traps. So far, so good. I don't have many traps. If you couldn't, I don't know if you saw in the spell book.
More enemies on the way.
I need to get past more levels and get more skulls to unlock more traps. Oh, that's really cool. The reticle has 4 little indicators to let me know how much bullets I have. Yeah, see? That time it gave us the option to unleash the horde.
More enemies on the way!
Probably not going to get that far. Of course, as I say that, they're getting that far. Just being extra cautious, laying traps towards the end there. Uh-oh. This is the last round. It's getting a little hairy. Oh, I forgot I had that. Oh, come on, it didn't explode. We did it. Right-clicking gives you a secondary effect to whatever weapon you have equipped. Nice, 18 skulls. Ooh, and I got a gravity pillar, which is a new trap. Yeah, let's check out some upgrades. No, I'm good. Interesting. The one thing here is you see there are a lot of upgrades they give you right off the bat. There are some that are locked behind completing certain maps, but right from the start you have lots of options. Interesting. Some of these are new, like I think Confusion Flower I've never seen before. Flip Trap is not new, it's a classic. Giant Killer Beehive Tree. The names are definitely interesting. Ooh, the Haymaker. Trying to cover all my bases. I have the Arrow Trap for the walls. I got the Brimstone and Spike Trap for the floors. I should probably get something from the ceiling. What should it be, though? Ceiling Pounder? I wonder if it tells you how much it costs to use. I don't think it does. That's not fair. Which upgrade? Go with the Ceiling Pounder just because it has a stun associated with it. And let's see, let's maybe doing an upgrade too. Yeah, increase reload speed. Let's do that. Alright, looks good. On to the next map. Lift enemies up in the air depending on their weight. Oh, okay. Guess that makes sense.
The sorceress is really tossing us into the deep end of the pool.
Yeah, it's way more intense than the usual training sessions.
This is not part of your training. There's something different about these new rifts. Every war mage in the Order is investigating.
Finally, we get to be real heroes like Maximilian.
I will settle for you two staying alive and keeping the orcs out of the rift.
Okay, so let's try this loadout. One thing you should always check on when you play the maps are if there's going to be multiple entrances for the monsters to come through. And this map there's this one, and at some point in one of the rounds that one's going to open up. So you got to keep an eye on that. Generally what I like to do then is, since they're all going to be coming through the same area, is to set up like a kill box, I think is what it's called, over here. I'm not sure if I'm going to do that this time. Like, to set up the kill box here to stop them from approaching. And then, yeah, to set up a kill box here, so if they get this far, they'll hopefully be annihilated. Otherwise, enough money for this? Should I set up some arrow walls? Ooh. Alright, I think this is good. For now. I'll put more stuff down on the other side when it opens up.
Enemies are preparing to breach one of our gates. They've broken through a gate. See you next fall, get in.
I got punched. Nice. Yeah, like I said, I gotta be quick.
More enemies on the way. Enemies are attacking on another front.
I want to get the fifth skull for
Our
part-time.
enemies have broken through again. Here they come.
Yeah. Alright, so far so good.
More enemies on the way.
I know I said I was going to set up a kill box, and I did. But, more help can't hurt, right? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We're good. We're still good. Nobody touched the rift yet. Let's get our defenses up over here.
More enemies on the way.
Yeah. That was probably a not a good way to spend my money, but whatever. So far so good, keeping an eye on the mini-map. This kill box that I set up here would be more efficient if I... Whoa, nice. Would be more efficient if I had, barricades.
More enemies on the way.
Sorry about the audio cutting out. I keep, I played in windowed mode because I have a widescreen monitor and I can't record in widescreen format, so my mouse keeps leaving the game focus, which is why you hear the audio drop. Nice. So far, so good. So far, so good. Should get all 5 skulls for this map as well. Perfect. This game is intense. Sometimes I get a little lost in it. Let's see what we should get. I don't know. I guess it depends on the map. What would be good to get next? Barricade, but I can't get that yet. Ooh, a bank of archers. Archers are really good. The only bad part about archers are their traps that can actually be damaged, which is sucky. Yeah, I use the shotgun so much. I think I need that to upgrade it to the max, the reload speed, which only leaves me with 4 skulls. That's not a lot. I think we're good. We'll save it for next round. Yeah, the tar trap is your best friend in Orcs Must Die. It slows down the mobs considerably.
If only the oldest living war mage can open rifts, wouldn't that mean?
Yes, Kelsey. The oldest is Master Cygnus if he is still alive. But why would Master Cygnus open rifts for orcs to pass through from other worlds?
I know rifts provide magic, but this magic is not a positive force.
Keep the orcs at bay. I must travel elsewhere for answers.
Great. We fight the bad guys. She takes a vacation. It's cool.
Fuck, that is a bit expensive. Alright, let's go with this so far. Actually, let me sell one of these walls. Just so I could put down another tar trap. Oh, and I still can't. Fuck, okay. Just so that I know for a fact everything's gonna be slowed down going through this. There you go. Perfect. Again, I know that the mobs are coming from that entrance. Oh, I already fucked up.
Enemies are preparing to breach one of our gates. The door is down.
Nobody saw that. I'm gonna edit that out. I was trying to be all cool and climb the pipes and stuff. The part that pisses me off with the mouse cursor thing is I can't see the mouse cursor because every time I move my mouse in-game, it moves my character's reticle. So like I can't see it, so I don't even know where the cursor is until I move off screen. This is like, shit, there it is.
More enemies on the way.
So yeah, what I was trying to say is,
These little dudes fast.
Those are kobolds. They'll also set off our traps.
if you're keeping count, I missed almost all of them. Yeah. Since the second door is going to open up, I think it's next round. Since the door is going to open up next round, I figured it's best to just put the kill box here already.
enemies on the way! Our enemies are breaking through elsewhere! They've breached another door!
Here we go. This kill box is good now. They went flying into pits too. Damn, this shotgun's powerful. He was stuck on there and then he fell to his death just like I did. I'm not keeping an eye enough on the kobolds. I keep assuming that my traps are going to kill them, but one could have easily run by now, and I would have completely missed it.
More enemies on the way!
Just building out some traps in the back just in case any do make it out. I get a special option to upgrade if I use my secondary. I think I need to cause a certain amount of damage with my secondary to unlock it. Not that I wouldn't be using my secondary if I didn't, but I'm just trying to make sure I never have full mana. Yes. Oh, it's so gratifying to slay these mini orcs.
The way.
I wonder if there's an option in the menu to keep focus on the game in windowed mode. I guess I probably need to have it full screen for that. Oh, I didn't even realize that skull there. I thought there was like a graphical bug. I didn't realize it was a pickup. Come on, combo, 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 combo. Ah, perfect. So far, so good. I'm loving this game. I mean, that was a given. Since the first three were probably one of my top most played games, but 3 is a really good game so far. Ooh, so close to getting it. That's fine, let's see. I don't want to upgrade my stuff too much. Like, I know I can, but boom barrel. Let's do that. It drops a barrel that I could shoot that'll cause an explosion, so it's not like it's a trap, but it's a trap that I can activate, I think, if I shoot the barrel. I say I think because if I put the trap up too high, the barrel will explode automatically when it hits the ground. Let's buy a few different options. Fusion flower. Let's get a dart spitter. I think we're good. See, I'm just trying to get different options. The only crappy part about the loadouts is you can't just put down a trap. Hold on.
So, do you think the sorceress will be back soon?
We're doing pretty well on our own.
Hey, Kelsey, how do you know so much about rifts and the Order?
I study all the time, Egan. I like to know all the answers.
Then tell me why glue doesn't stick to the inside of the tube.
So stupid. So, what was I going to say? Yeah, just giving myself different options for ceilings and floors. And walls, I'm sticking with arrows for now because it's so cheap. And it's just kind of like your as you see, your base trap to use on the first handful of levels. I'm pretty sure what would have been useful on this map would have been barricades, which I'm starting to notice a trend that they reward you with the trap that you could have used that would have really helped you out on the map after you beat the map. As you see here, they're coming out of this door and going this way. The rift is over here in the middle. They're going to go around that way to get to the rift. Eventually this door is going to open and they're going to go this way, which you can't tell is kind of inefficient. They keep going in two different ways, so I have to set up a bunch of traps on two different sides. Whereas if I had barricades, I could just put down barricades here. And actually even here. And then just force them to come through the middle. Or actually I might put barricades up here as well. And force them to come here because this has a lower ceiling, so it's more of a kill box. Obviously can't do that because I don't have the barricades just yet. And if you're wondering, the mobs don't attack barricades. There are things further on called sappers. They're kobolds with, I think, like explosive barrels on them that will run for barricades to destroy them. But mobs in general do not attack the barricades. They will, if they're in the way, they will just go around them. Now, if you block off every avenue to get to the rift, they will destroy the barricades like nothing. But the general idea is that it helps you block off paths and build really efficient kill boxes. So we're ready. Let's go.
Enemies are preparing to breach one of our gates. They've broken through a gate.
Orc archers. They have pretty long-range attacks.
Yep, I remember from the simulations.
Yeah, see, they're already coming from the other rift.
More enemies on the way. Enemies are attacking on another front. They've breached another door.
You need to be careful with the archers, because they fire projectiles, so... music's pretty good too. I'm really enjoying this game so far. They're gonna be coming through both ways now. Okay.
More enemies on the way!
Shit, I fucked up, I fucked up, I fucked up, I fucked up. See what happens when you get arrogant? Okay, I wasn't necessarily arrogant, I just wasn't fully paying attention. I was trying to lay down my traps. Build my little kill boxes.
Go that way!
Yeah, that stupid cursor going off the game is gonna kill me. At a crucial point, I can just feel it. Oh no, 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 no. Yeah, I didn't even notice they're coming from the other side too. Although, if you notice on this side, there were no kobolds. And that was because of the fire traps. That was what I was trying to do. I was trying to lay down the brimstone, the fire rocks to kill off the kobolds. I just wasn't paying attention that there were going to be mobs coming out from the other door first.
More enemies on the way!
There, that should be enough. They're starting to break through the other side. I think I shot all of my grenades that round. I don't think I hit anything. Ah, they're breaking through the other side now. We got this. We got this. I'm totally not doing this on purpose to create a dramatic effect. Fuck. Okay. I'm gonna give myself a little bit more time here because now that I have the part-time, I need to figure out if I can beat the map in 6 minutes, which I think I can. I think we're good. I think that's good. Alright, let's start.
More enemies on the way!
Yeah, upgrading this shotgun was a good idea. Not only is it super powerful, but the reload speed made a big difference. Very nicely done. Oh, I didn't. Oh, I don't have access to my spell book. That's
More
okay.
enemies on the way.
Add more arrow walls since we have the money. Good on this end, the next end. Looks like mobs are starting to go through there. There you go. Stay back. Last wave. Intense, but we did it. We had a little more close calls than I had expected, but we made it.